This is a tribute to men that hate their jobs from Muster X Media. Series 3, Episode 7. Go home, drunkard.
It was towards the end of a shift. Today's shift went relatively quietly. It was a Wednesday, middle of the week. To be expected, really. Dribs and drabs of people, dribs and drabs of sit-ins, and dribs and drabs of drivers. Nothing out of the ordinary, and the whole shift passed relatively well. You had the odd dickhead who'd pissed all over the fucking toilet seats and all over the floor, but that was about it, really. Nothing too extraneous after dumping a load of bleach on it and just mopping it up with the shitty mop, and then done. But it was at the end of the night. As soon as those doors closed at 10 p.m, you had every Tom, Dick and Harry trying to come in after we'd closed. No, sorry mate, we're closed. But we're closed. I'm not opening up the door, we're closed. Which started to get right on my tits because I wanted to get the floor mopped so I can get out of here. I was well ahead of schedule, and if I had no issues, I could have got the floor mopped, the water dumped, and be out of here by 1:15 absolute latest. And I was scheduled to finish at 11, so that was awesome. And I was getting there, and one of the drivers let another driver in. The door slid open, and in comes the driver, and as the door was closing, this one pissed up piece of shit bulged straight through and went onto one of the ordering machines, which were all shut down. Sorry mate, we're closed. Yeah, well I'm here now. Yeah, that's academic mate, we're closed. Yeah, but I'm here so I'm going to order. On what, sir? The screens are all shut down. And there's no one at the till because the till has been cashed up, so you can't put an order through. You might as well just leave. I'm not leaving here until I get served, and I want to get served right now. Well, it's funny mate. It was really funny, because you're not. And the guy started to get really aggressive in his tone. Mate, either you leave right now, or I'm going to mop around you, and I hope that you slip arse over tip. Now you're going to leave, or there'll be trouble. And this pissed up fool didn't understand. Look, we're closed. All your mates are laughing at you, not with you, but at you. They're outside. How about you just leave? I will not fucking leave until I get served. I want to speak to the manager. Right, well, as you can tell, the manager's not here, and I'm telling you, it's time to leave. Now, you've got one choice. You either leave now of your own accord, or else. And at this point, the pandemic is so tantalisingly close to being over. It was so close to being the 21st of June where we could leave lockdown, all the restrictions go, and I can go back to my real job, to my real profession. And I stopped giving a fuck. I completely stopped caring about what people would say if I got mean or nasty towards a piece of shit customer who was being a piece of shit towards myself. Right, here is the or else, sir, I said. I got into his personal space and grabbed him by the ear and twisted it, and I started walking him out towards the door like a naughty little school child, and he was flailing his arms around, but I kept him at arm's length, and everyone in the kitchen was looking and laughing. All his friends were looking and laughing, and the manager looked absolutely horrified as I pressed the button on the door to open it up, and I walked the stupid, pissed up fool out of the building, and I dashed him down on the floor. Tell that stupid piece of shit that we are closed, and if he wants to act like a child, I will treat him like a fucking child, just as I just did. by grabbing him by the ear like a naughty little boy. Now, anyone got anything to say about this? All his friends, they were laughing. And they're like, yeah, no, we're good. Good, get that bastard out of my fucking face, I said. And if he comes back here again, or getting in my face, I'm going to kick him in the fucking balls. Now, I'm fed up with pieces of shit like him treating me and my friends like shit because you're pissed up. Now get him the fuck out of here. I'd knocked on the door and one of the drivers was already at the door waiting for me to come back in. He pressed the button and I walked in backwards looking at this piece of shit who was on the floor with a sore ear. Yeah. Come and try it. I walked back behind the door and the door slid closed in front of me. I turned around and everyone looked shocked. Did that just happen? Yes, it did just happen. Yes, it goddamn did. And I was proud of it. And I walked up to the manager. I'll be finished in 5 minutes. You good for me to go as soon as I've dumped my water? Yes, she said, all shocked, as though it didn't happen. She was asking herself, did this happen? Did he just do that? She looked so confused and puzzled. And yes, it did happen. And I was proud about it. I had some swagger in my step as I finished mopping the floor towards the door. As I finished mopping the floor towards the back room, I dumped my water, got my coat and my hat and my personal face mask on, dumping the work uniform one in the bin, and I walked through the wet floor like a boss, up to the clocking machine in the forward office, clocking out like a boss. See you guys tomorrow, I said. I walked out to the override button, pressed it, the door slid open, I walked out and no one was there waiting for me. What a way to end the day.